Welcome back to the 3-Ball USA Showcase as we reach the final day of play, handing out $50,000. But first, we will have a consolation game that's coming up first here between Cena China, the best team, the top-ranked team coming out of Asia, and the Dunking Dobermans. A couple of teams that come in 0-2. When you look at China and the teams that they ran into, the Golden Gate Retrievers, day one, and the shooters that they had, you could see them losing that game on the final day. The final game of day one. Yep. There we go. Day two.
Oh, good play, Kyle.
Here we go. That's a dime. Day two against All-America in a winner-go-home situation. They get beat pretty bad. So they want to establish some pride now, and that was about just saving some face. Competing out here with some of the best teams in the world.
Well, Kyle, there are 10 teams here. 8 of them have at least one win. Both of these teams are 0-2. You don't want to be the only team out of 10 to go 0-3.
No.
You're playing for pride. You don't want to lose every game you play.
Yeah, and we've been looking at Long Ma for this Cena China team as an X factor. I said he needed to get it going from Long. Not so much. 1 of 2 in the tournament so far. I know he's an established post player, but I tell you what, 1 through 4. For Cena China, I think they need to get it going some kind of way. I don't know what the answers are for this team. I know he's an established post player, but I tell you what, 1 through 4 for Cena China, I think they need to get it going some kind of way. I don't know what the answers are for this team.
They got it going a little bit later in that game against All-America. You see Long Ma hitting a 2-pointer there, but they gave up a 14-1 run. They fell behind 19-4. They lost that game last night 22-11, so they found some things late in that game, try to make it a little more respectable, see if they can get off to a better start in this game.
Yeah, meantime for the Dunkin' Dobermans, I think this is an interesting team because they've almost played enough. They've certainly got the talent to have been a team to compete in the quarterfinals here. But, they lost to the Magnificent Mutts, gave up a 7-point lead day one. That was a game they should have won. That should have been one that got them into the quarterfinals. And then they just couldn't stop Joey King as the Huskies went off in them in game 2. And they find themselves here in the consolation game, 0-2, no chance to compete for money. But one guy who can hold his head up for